We've just spent the last 5 days on this sand island, surfing, fishing, fall driving, beach camping. This episode is going to be absolutely insane, so let's kick it in the guts. If that's not paradise, I don't know what. Are we dreaming? Is this a dream? We're heading to Moreton Island. This is number 3 of our island stopping adventures. We've already done Stratty and also Double Island.
Stratty blew us away, so I have high expectations for Moreton.
We're running the new Urban model. All I can say is it's really lightweight, and yeah, it's a sick model. So there's a bit of a story behind why we're not towing the van, which we'll get to later on in the episode. Gonna have to wait for that one. Let's get on this ferry and go enjoy it.
And get some food.
Yeah, I'm starving, hey. I could eat a bloody low-fine duck at the moment.
And to get KFC before we left, but we were running late, so now we're starving.
Colonel has been bypassed because of time restraints.
We're detoxing.
Yeah, anyway. See you at Fraser. See you at Moreton. So we just got on the ferry and everyone's dropping their tyres. So I've heard you got to do this because as soon as this thing gets to the Moreton Island, you're straight onto the sand. So if you have hard tyres, apparently a lot of people get bogged straight off the ferry. So that should be pretty entertaining. Going straight to 20 PSI. As you can tell, I'm absolutely pumped to get to Moreton Island. That's not paradise, I don't know what is that. That's sick. Are we dreaming? Is this a dream?
Right now we are trying to circumnavigate around the whole island. We have no idea where we're going, where we're staying. We literally haven't booked anything. So we thought it's a Sunday today, it's a long weekend, so we may as well sort of like get our bearings on the island and work out where we want to go for the next week. Hopefully next week we'll have like Moreton to ourselves. Or is that wishful thinking?
Yeah, fingers crossed. But getting off the ferry at that Tangalooma, that's hectic, eh? Like, we did not expect that. So we've just hit the bypass track. I think it's called Cowan Bypass Track or something. And we're heading up to the tip, so the northern point of the island. It doesn't take long. You can turn left off the ferry and it takes you past all these little camps and it gets a lot less busy if you turn left. But if you turn right towards the resort, we did that and it was bloody busy, eh? Definitely got to remember your tides over here. And let me tell you, this new model of Urban Caravan, the Envisi 3000, like it is a dream to tow. You don't even know it's behind you. We'll show you how quick it is to set up around the other side, but it is mint weather. We've timed it that well, so hopefully we can make the most of it, get some fishing done, get some surfing done. Oh, the tide's coming up now actually. We better run.
So we've just come down to Champagne Pools and we thought we lucked out because there's no one else here, but I think it might be due to the swell. It's literally like crashing over, it's so hectic.
About Champagne Pool, that was like champagne if you shook the bottle and then let it rip.
Makes sense with the name.
Yeah, but there's just sick waves running at the moment, like proper good waves. So I reckon I'm gonna suit up and just go out for a quick paddle just to see if I can get something.
So about 5 minutes ago, Keelan was stressing to us about how quickly we needed to get to camp and set up before the tides.
Nah, it doesn't matter anymore. That's all good. But it's pumping, there's no one out.
Don't worry about the tides.
But I don't know if it's still sharky or not, that's why there's no one out.
For a surf.
I didn't go for surf, but we're now lost.
Which is probably a good
Sarah's
thing
fault.
that Keelan did not go for a surf, because then we'd be lost at night time.
Yeah, and the tide's coming in.
There's
so
like 2 tracks on Moreton Island.
there's like 3 tracks, and we're lost. We don't know which one we're on, and we're heading the totally wrong direction than what we thought it'd take us down.
We thought we were heading east right now, but apparently, according to the compass, we're heading northwest.
Dead west.
Before it said west.
There's no possible way we can be heading west. I was like driving down the island, I had to turn left to go east. That's all I need to know. Turn left to go east. I turn left and we're heading west. How the f is that possible?
Oh, I don't know.
It's Sarah's fault. Isn't the passenger meant to be the navigator or something? Is that the go? But I've got the compass up on the 200. Check this out. So the 200, Leroy, has a compass on him. I don't know if you can see that in the middle. And now we're heading northwest, which is still not good. We need to be heading east. Out in the middle of Moreton Island by ourselves, freezing cold.
No caravan.
No caravan. Anyway, we got good tunes.
Alright, everyone can calm their farm. Turns out the compass on the car is broken. Oh,
It's a Toyota. It's meant to be the most reliable vehicle on earth. Everyone keeps telling me, but the compass is broken. It's reading dead opposite.
So we're heading directly southeast right now.
And look at the track we're on. We're on this bush track. Like,
the car is saying we're going northwest.
we're still heading north. If we're heading north, we'd be in the ocean.
So this whole time we have been heading east, and there's nothing to worry
So
about.
we're not lost. Turns out we're not lost at all.
And I'm a good navigator.
No, that is not the case. Alright, so we made it to the east side, but as you can see, it is a no-go. The tide has come up way too much. Like massive sand dunes are where the tides come up, and it's still got another 3 or 4 hours to go. So there's pink tides at the moment, so that's a no-go. So we're gonna turn back again and find somewhere else. Just enjoyed my trip. Anyway, let's go find a camp because it's gonna get dark soon, I reckon. How sick is this spot? Woo! How good is this spot? Let's see what we're gonna do now. We've got the new van, the Enquiry 3000, so I've got to get that up here somehow. This is insane. Oh my God. That's a sunset over the ocean too. We haven't seen one of those in ages, so we're gonna enjoy this one. I've just got to configure the car and the new caravan somehow to make it all flat. That's the only thing. No airbags, no cruise master on this one. Anyway, this is sick. We're frothing. How good's this? Yo.
So good.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, let's get the Enquiry caravan out.
The Enquiry 3000. Let's get it out. Is this even real? Since we got off this ferry, I'm like, is this a dream? This is just insane. I'm gonna go for a swim and have a beer while I'm laying in the ocean.
Alright, off you go.
How good is this? The west side of the island's the protected side, and it's literally crowded like a pub with free beer, honestly. The east coast on the other side is more open ocean. That's where all the swell is, but that's like a pub with no beer, Slim Dusty's pub, because there's no one over there. This is our new caravan. We still have our caravan. Now I'll tell you why we haven't brought it. Okay, there's a bit of a story. But first
There's always a story with you.
I need to show you this. Now this is pretty cool. This is the newest swag to reach planet Earth that isn't like any other swag. So let's set it up. This is what we'll be staying in. It's a new Dometic swag. So this is the two-manner. It's different for a few reasons, and you're gonna work out why pretty bloody quick. But the reason we chose it is because it's so small and it weighs bugger all. So we can carry it around Australia with us and then do these trips where we don't take the caravan, which is pretty cool. Now, before I get started, this is all from Outback Equipment. So they've hooked us up with this. So if you want to buy something similar to this, they stock a heap of stuff, fishing, marine, anything you can poke a stick at. Outback Equipment's your website. And we have 5% off with SKT5. So if you want to save some money with our code, and go to the pub afterwards or go to the bottler and buy some beers because you just saved a heap of money. This folds out like so. Now, I'm sure you know what this is. All right, so you get your pump, you plug it into the port. Now there's only 2 ports. Plug it in like that, and you start a pump at this. It'll start to become erect. Ooh, see that's what I call a quarter chub. Oh, she's half. Oh. You're probably asking yourself one question. No, the earth is not flat, but here's our new mattress. Now this one's air as well, so all you got to do is connect the pump to the other little valve on the side, and you start a pumping. When I'm pumping, I like to play that song. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. Something. It up while your feet aren't stomping. That's it. So what's your first thoughts on the swag versus caravan sort of situation?
Not bad. Not complaining.
You
Definitely
rate it?
feels like we're camping now. Like it feels like we're gone on a holiday from a holiday. It's good.
How quick do you reckon you could do that swag? If you weren't mucking around like I was, how quick do you reckon you could do it?
Well, we did it the other day in like a minute, not including putting sheets and stuff on it.
And
literally folding it out and just like putting air in it.
And to pack it away, it's just as quick. Isn't this a little bit different to what we're used to?
Just a tad different. We are having chicken stir fry tonight. So this one's super easy. All it is I just got a big packet of stir fry vegetables. Then we've got 2 chicken breasts. I've already made the stir fry dressing up. And then we've got Singapore noodles to go with it. So
how are we doing it? Like, what's the go? So you're using the Tanami table,
yeah.
the pull-out table to cut on, and then we're running the inverter obviously, and we've just gone to Anaconda and bought one of those June 4-wheel drive. It's the cheapest, littlest induction we could find. So I think that was about $50 on sale, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was like $60, $100 normally, and then we just got our pans.
Oh, they're from Outback Equipment as well.
Oh, shit,
and
there's chicken juice in that.
Oh no.
Yeah, so they come in like a full set. It's like detachable handles and stuff. Before we had a set from Kogan, which wasn't like
and
the best
people,
quality.
if you want to know the brand, it's Outback Explorer, and you can get that from Outback Equipment as well. So same place we got the swag, and that's the SKT5 code. That'll get you 5% off store wide there. So we're testing out a few things here and there, but these pans are really good. We've had similar ones in the past, and just being able to take that handle off, they just fit in way smaller places. We're trying some new lights out too. How's this little lantern? We've just strung it up on the awning. Red light seems to be the go for bugs. So like these orange lights are really good, but if it goes like this one's slightly less orange, sorry, it's pretty bright, but yeah, red's the go. So anyway, finally testing out the battery system in the back of the car, because it's pretty much been unused. It's an iTech World product, so we're testing out their new 240 amp range. And believe it or not, I'll flash something up on the screen now, but it's half the size of the old 200 amps. So lithium technology is changing, and soon they're going to be that small. It's just insane how they can fit more power into a smaller box. Anyway, we got to let this chicken defrost. What a spot. How good's this? Waves crashing literally right there. Beautiful sunset.
Not bad. I need to wash my hands.
Living baz. The inverter cranked up. We're running 1800 watt induction cooker, and that's off the 2000 watt inverter there. and I'll see how many amps she's pulling. So she's pulling 155 amps off the battery. 155, Sarah.
I just asked Keelan a question, and of course he has to get this on camera. I said, will the airbags pump it up so that my fry
Pump
pan
it, Jam, pump it up.
level?
While your feet on, pump it. Yes, that'll work, Sarah. Why didn't I think of that? Holy, we just pulled 200 and something amps off the battery. Look at that, dinner. Dinner is served.
Yeah, it got a little bit charcoal, but
the induction cooker was too good. It's crazy, that's all bait.
that is so cool.
Look at them all. Alright, there's some bonito, which are like little tuna here, and I'm just casting on it.
You can literally see him, it's so clear.
Oh, he chased it. He chased it. He bloody wanted it. We're on here. I think the lure's pretty solid. It's like 80 grams. They're not massive fish, so I might have to get a small lure.
Look at him, you can literally see him in the water.
No.
Oh, look at him, he's right there.
Come on, take it. I'm changing lure. I'll go get something else. I need something that looks like these little guys.
Yes! Is that little rod even going to get it in?
So it's like a mini tuna. But they're like little barrels, that's why they go so hard. We have to land this one to show you. Look at the stripes on the mate. So cool. How cool is that? How cool is that?
Oh my gosh, look how pretty it is.
How cool is that?
Wow. Good job.
How good is Moreton Island, honestly? And rod tip up, just keep the rod tip up and just keep winding. Yoo! Walk him up the beach. You're alright, you got him, eh?
It's basically swimming in for me.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're little torpedoes, eh? Oh. Oh. Pull him up. Oh, he's bigger than mine. No, he's not. That was sick.
That was so fun. I wonder if I can see it in the water.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh. It's actually a good size on that. Look at You're gonna spool me. Look at this. It's just running. You can't hear it. Oh, it's coming towards me.
Oh, there it is there.
Yeah, it's good fun. So fun.
Two for Keelan, one for Sarah. Alright, kiss him goodbye. right down to the northern eastern side of Moreton. We're up at Cape Moreton Lighthouse.
Yeah.
So Keelan has just told me that James Cook actually discovered Moreton in 1770.
That's right, yeah. So he would have discovered this island and its paradise vibes back then.
Imagine what it looked like back then. It would have been so unreal. But one thing we really love about Moreton is that they haven't really made many tracks through the island. So there's only, you know, like 3 or 4 tracks to get through the island, whereas over on Stradbroke it was very commercialised and all bitumised. So over here it is more of like a wilderness
vibe,
destination.
You get straight off onto the sand, and if that doesn't speak volumes, like it's so good. Like Moreton's our favourite so far, I reckon. I haven't seen Fraser yet, so let us know in the comments below what your favourite island is if you've done them all. Oh, here we go, here's a big hill, check this out. So we're heading up to the lighthouse now, and yeah, apparently we've got to give way here. This is sick. So to give you guys some context, like the tracks aren't that hard. Like this is an all-time all-wheel drive, so we've always got drive at all the wheels, but I haven't locked the centre diff lock or anything. I've just got around 16 PSI on all my tyres, which is pretty low. I've just gone straight down, and so far it's just been like real mellow, like just pretty much you could get around in like a Subaru Outback, I reckon, most of the tracks.
So cool.
We're heading down to Honeymoon Bay and we're getting absolutely molested by butterflies. So let's keep going. It's another 300 meters. We're puffing. I don't know why.
It's all KFC.
But yeah, let's check it out.
So we're just down at Honeymoon Bay. This spot is absolutely amazing. We actually haven't seen any footage or like knew anything about this spot before. We just saw the sign to the walking track yesterday when we were exploring, and we were at Honeymoon Bay. It's got that name, it must be nice, and it is 100% lives up to its name. It's so nice. You've definitely got to add it to your Moreton Bay list.
Join us next week for more Moreton Island mayhem. That's a bloody mouthful. And if you did enjoy today's video, you might as well get your good deed for the day out of the way and hit the subscribe button to support us and keep us on the road making these vids. Thanks, legends.